CentralValleyTalk.com.
Somebody wake me up, this work day's done. I'm going straight home to have some fun. Broke out on time to catch the show. Nothing wasn't bad, I made it home. We found the couch to take it slow. Gotta get ready for my day. But it's still too early to be late.
Hi everybody, welcome.
Welcome to the Early Show with Danny and Mike. Why does it say the Central Valley Buzz with Chuck Leonard?
I don't know.
I'm not Chuck
I
Leonard.
am not
He's
Chuck Leonard. I would like
That's so
to
wrong.
not be Chuck Leonard, and I'd like him not to be Chuck Leonard.
Yes, absolutely. I've got more hair than Chuck Leonard currently. So, but anyway, welcome to our show this week. It's good to have you guys back again. Fantastic. This is officially our first show since our last three shows were competing with the NBA Finals and the Lakers, which we know none of you people tuned into, but now that we've got everybody tuning in, based on the status that I'm seeing that's plugging into our server right here, we're being overbombed.
75,000
people. Good to have you guys all here. Fantastic. Look at this great.
And welcome to the, out of the way,
Yeah, that's right. Austin's
studio.
That's right.
Remember 820 Van Ness. Hey, look.
There we are. With Danny and Philip. Fantastic.
Danny and Philip, go ahead and go. You're not a heavy-set Mexican.
No.
So, we've got, tonight, remember at Austin's, we've got the Comedy Loft hosted by
Who's hosting? Danny Mitch?
Danny
That's
Mitch,
right.
the official after party of the Early Late Show with Danny and Mike, so you'll get to see us there, and some special guests that we got coming out there that might have been on the show earlier, are now, and we've got one of our guests coming in right now, thank goodness.
That's right. We got a great show for you guys today. We got some great comedians. We've also got something that just, is usually a bad idea for live television. Animals, okay?
I'm on the show every week.
Well, disgusting animals, slithery, you too. Well, I guess some of Danny's relatives came to visit, and we're going to showcase them. So
thank you, Mom.
Some disgusting
really
animals, some bugs,
it.
and things along those lines. So stay tuned. You're really going to enjoy the show. We're going to have a good time tonight. We also have Andre Covington from the Morning Juice Crew. Is that right? Am I saying that right? Yeah, from the B95 Morning Juice Crew.
The #1 morning show in the Central Valley,
that's right.
And also the guy who put together the Central Valley comedy competition.
That's right.
And which we all had a lot of fun on. Not so much me and Mike because we were knocked out on the first round.
I had a lot of fun. I just didn't make it as far as I would have liked.
Yeah.
But, that's it. That's just the way it happens. Those are competitions. That's what happens in competitions. You just suck it up and you deal with it.
My favorite part was at the end of my set when Andre came out and said, "Baby, I was kicked out of the first 3 rounds of my career." I was like, that makes me feel so much better that I bombed.
As well it should.
Yeah,
fantastic. So, and there's not a whole lot going on this week to really talk about. We got spies in America, Russian spies. Who knew that Russian spies were still here? I guess they didn't get the memo that the war's over, but, they're here. They're doing what they can, and we'll do our best with those guys.
Wasn't the coach of the Patriots a Russian spy?
No, he was just a very bad coach.
Weren't the guys rushing in because he had the playbooks?
No, they weren't. They weren't Russian spies. They were from Russia.
Spies
from Russia.
Got it.
All right, fantastic.
Russian
We're going to work on the
spies.
IQ of the show here a little bit. See what we can do by getting that up here.
We balance it out to an average. He's a lot smarter than the other host.
Yeah, this guy. All right, so lots of fun stuff there. And like I said, there's not a whole lot here in the Central Valley. There's nothing really big. Everybody knew what was going on. It's very hot. The heat's here, so good to have everybody. Hope you guys are all staying cool.
Andre's got something to talk about that's happening this weekend in the Central Valley.
Right. I'm really we'll be able to get on.
And we got some stories I'm sure Mike will want to talk about from his trip to Austin.
Austin, yes, Texas.
Austin,
right,
Texas,
yes.
which was
That's
not
right.
Austin's.
That was last week. I apologize for leaving you guys alone with Philip and Danny. I haven't seen the footage yet, so I have no idea what they subjected.
And you couldn't even see me in the video. It was just like Philip's show.
Which is good. Which is really how I would have wanted it. Okay.
It was like I was a puppet.
You are.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm your puppet. I'm your puppet.
Not so much.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, let's get to a commercial here. When we come back, we're going to talk to Andre Covington, see what kind of shows and stuff he's got coming on here in the Valley. And then we're also going to have a lot more. What else have we got? We got some live animals. We got some snakes, some lizards. Oh, that's right, Mini Chuck Norris.
We're going to give you a teaser of Mini Chuck Norris. So let's go with
I haven't even seen these Mini Chucks.
These are horrible. They're horrible, horrible videos. You can see them on the network. A buddy of mine who puts these together, he asked me to play Mini Chuck Norris. So we've got a few of those. We're gonna sprinkle in like salt, like toxic salt into the show.
And they're horrible.
They're fantastically horrible.
Fantastically horrible.
Yes.
Do you have a way of promoting things?
Yes, I do.
And we wonder why we can't get people to show up to Crossroads. Promotion techniques like that.
Let's show episode 1 right now.
Episode 1 of Chuck Norris?
Mini Chuck Norris.
Mini Chuck Norris.
Well, we don't have one. We have one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is episode...
just run it until the commercial comes. How's that?
Oh, we're going to keep running these until commercial. Okay.
Oh, I thought we would sprinkle them in.
Enjoy.
I am sorry.
Fact. Chuck Norris teaches underprivileged kids how to fight. Mini Chuck Norris fights underprivileged kids.
The unsuspecting stranger had better know the truth of wrong from right.
When Chuck Norris does a push-up, he's actually forcing the entire earth downward. When Mini Chuck Norris does a push-up, he pulls a muscle. Fact. When Chuck Norris does a push-up, he's actually forcing the entire earth downward. When Mini Chuck Norris does a push-up, he pulls a muscle.
The unsuspecting stranger had better know the truth of wrong. In the eyes of a ranger, the unsuspecting stranger had better know the truth of wrong from right.
Fact. Chuck Norris once pulled a strand of hair from his beard and used it to skewer 5 would-be assassins. Mini Chuck Norris also pulled a strand of hair from his beard and cried for 35 minutes.
In the eyes of a ranger, the unsuspecting stranger had better know the truth of wrong from right.
Fact. Chuck Norris has no control key on his keyboard because Chuck Norris is always in control. Mini Chuck Norris also has no control key on his keyboard because he bought it at a yard sale.
In the eyes of a ranger, the unsuspecting stranger had better know the truth of wrong from right.
Fact. Chuck Norris can eat only one Lay's potato chip. Mini Chuck Norris can also eat only one Lay's potato chip because he had gastric bypass surgery. His stomach is small now.